Good morning. I am super happy to be here. Glad to be home. It was very nice to sleep in my own bed, even though I think I'd sleep anywhere in New York. Anyway, we are going to do a different workout. We're gonna do Guns for Girls arm workout, but we are gonna incorporate legs into our workout. So it's gonna be challenging. I want you to use good form. I want you to be nice to yourselves, reach up. Lean to one side. Oh my gosh, lean to the other. So good, so good. Give me a big sweep around and up. Charlie apparently wants to be in the mix this morning. Sweep around and up. Again, good form to me is the most important thing. Very, very, very important. So remember what I always tell you. I am a broken record. You've got to use these core muscles to keep them engaged, okay, for every single exercise, without question. What else do I want to remind you? Take those breaks when you need to, please. Do not feel like that's a sign of weakness to take a break, because it is not. And it really just shows that you are working hard. So the first we're going to do is a wind up, but we're going to give a wide squat, so toes pointing out, and we're going to squeeze our shoulders. So I want you to, there to be a rod in your spine. I want you tall. All right, I'm going to go with 8, and we'll see how it goes. Or 8s. I'm going with 5s. I can always drop down if I need to. Okay, so squat. There's that rod in your spine. Squeeze. Now you're not going off momentum. You're not going like that and flinging the weight. You are squeezing your shoulder. Very important. Remember, when you need a break, take it. Keep those core muscles engaged. Very important. You can do this. Ooh, I know, I'm right here with you. But we have less than 10 seconds and we're getting it done. We are not quitting. Drop the weights if you need to, but do not quit. Finish the minute, please. 2, 1, and done. Sweet. Ooh, I'm gonna need lots of water. I'm a little dehydrated. I definitely burned the candle at both ends the last few days. I wasn't hardcore because I haven't been drinking, for the past month, so I just started again, and it was just fun. Okay, so for these next ones, we're going to be doing curls. Excuse me. I'm going to move my mat out of the way to get, you can't stand on it though, honey. Okay, so we're gonna work our biceps. So we're gonna do curls, but we're hinging over and curling. Okay, so I want that leg parallel to the ground. I'm gonna try 8s. I got my 5s right here. If I need them, we are going to go 1 minute and just persevere. If you think you can only go 5s, grab 8s, see what happens. I'm grabbing 8s because we're in sort of a more unstable position on one leg. That's why I'm going a little bit lighter. So, but instead of just grabbing 5s, I'm like, oh, I'll grab 8s. So you've got to keep those core muscles tight. Are you just gonna stare at me the whole time I do this? I love you. She has such soulful eyes. Your eyes are so pretty. If you lose your balance, don't worry about it. Just, whew, I did not have my core muscles tightened. Okay, switch legs. Fully extend those arms, please, so those biceps have to work. Come on. We got it. Keep going. You can do it. Take those breaks if you need to, but if your form is good, keep the weights. If your form is turning to crap, oh, we're done. Then that's when you drop down. The heat up here is from the kids' floor. And good Lord, they have it cranked. Whew. Okay, and it's not that cold outside. Okay, so for this next one, we're gonna be doing shoulders. Sorry, we have to do triceps first. So the thing about triceps is you have to really make sure that whatever you do, whatever that extension is really firing them up. It's not going to do any good if you are just not kind of paying attention to that and you're not really working hard to where you're burning those muscles up. That is the goal. The last 10 seconds, your muscles should be on fire, and that's how you know that you're doing everything right. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna get 8s. I'll try it. I don't really know how this is gonna go. So for this one, we are in a squat, okay? And we're gonna extend backwards. So you're gonna hold that squat. You're gonna keep your knees behind your toes. Okay, and I want you to get as low as you can. So you're driving up through your heels. You really have got to keep those core muscles engaged. Whew. When the burn gets to be intense, that is when you stand up, take that 3 to 4 second break and keep going. Whew. So you see I'm taking multiple breaks and I don't feel bad about it because I'm busting my ass, but my form's still good, so I'm not dropping down in weight. Less than 10 seconds. You can do it, you can do it. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, I forgot to check and see if the simulcast is working, and if it's not, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, yay, yay, yay. Hi, Joanne. So happy that you're on with me. Okay. Guys, that was an ass kicker, for sure. Okay, so for this next one, we're gonna work our wrists and our forearms. So the goal is that as your arms are gonna be extended out like this, and you're gonna be doing the full flexion, and then we're gonna flip over. While you're doing that, you're gonna be doing little kicks. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings to get your legs up. I'm not saying you're not gonna fall off this ball, because you very well might. And I very well might too, but that's okay. That is okay, because we are here to persevere. We're not here to be perfect. If you're looking for perfection, I am not your person. I'm just a regular mom from Nashville, Tennessee, who's getting my workouts in, so. Oh, you've really got to keep those core muscles tight. You're going to be wobbling all over the ball. And that's okay. Squeeze, get those legs up while you've got that full range of motion going. Working those wrists and forearms, strengthening them. Flip over. Now your palms are facing down, but again, full range of motion, please. tell what is more challenging, the wrists and forearms or the legs, the glutes. 3, 2, 1, done. My goodness. Sorry, I'm getting some kind of message on my computer. We do not care about a software update right now. It wants to keep telling me that. Oh my gosh, y'all. That was bananas. Okay, we're gonna go back to shoulders. So for this one, I want you to do an up and over, except when you do the up and over, I want you coming all the way. Can you move? Go lay down. When you do the up and over, I want you to come all the way down. That knee is behind your toe. You're coming up and over. So you'll kind of be facing this direction, then that direction. I do not want you flinging the weights. I'm gonna try 8s. I'm probably gonna have to drop down to my 5s, and that's okay. We're getting our asses handed to us. Okay, so over. Remember, you're not flinging the weights. You're squeezing those shoulders to get them up and over. And then I want you going down. You go as low down as you can, as long as you're pushing yourself. Okay, so you go back to your starting position. Oh, I know. Squeeze. Keep those core muscles tight. That knee is behind your toe. Oh. 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 Less than 10 seconds. I'm sorry about this one, but not that sorry. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. If you're sucking wind like me, put your hands on your knees. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice and slow, and you will feel your heart rate start to lower, your breath become more under control. Under control. Ooh, dang, dang, dang. Sorry, I lost my workout. Where did it go? Good Lord. Okay, so here it is. Okay. All right, so the next one that we're gonna do, my gosh, my legs are so mad at me right now. I went on like an hour walk before this, and I walked really fast. And I've been hoofing my way around New York, like I'm not joking, probably 10 miles a day. For the past 5 days, so my legs are like not feeling me right now. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna roll off and we're gonna do incline curls. Okay, you're in my way. I love you so much, but you're in my way. Okay, so I've got my 10s. I'm gonna use these, but I'm putting them on the floor so I have easy access to them if I need to drop down, okay? So we're rolling off, and the whole goal is squeezing your quad to extend. Every time you do a bicep curl, I want full extension. I want you to squeeze. Your abs have got to be freaking tight, drilled in to this ball. If you want a little bit more of a challenge with the balance, keep your knees close together. If you need a little more assistance with that, it doesn't matter. You're not getting off any easier. You're just giving yourself a little better chance of not falling off, okay? So I've got my 10s. I'm going to start with those. See what happens. Yeah, the 10s are not long for this world. I'll tell you that. Oh. Keep those core muscles tight. Squeeze your quads to straighten those legs. I'm taking a little break because the weights are heavy. Yeah. I want good form more than I want 10-pound weights, so. Come on, we got this. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Y'all, come on. Feels so good to just be doing this, be pushing to do better, to try to lift more, to not put limitations on myself or tell myself what I can and can't do. I'm finally getting that memo at 56. But even though it's taking me longer in other areas, and actually here is one place it's been working for a while. This is your own place to come, to not feel intimidated, to just learn more about your body, start to feel better, start to be stronger, start to take care of yourself, because us women are very, very good at putting everybody else before ourselves. And we feel guilty when we take time for ourselves, or we have people in our lives that guilt us for taking time for ourselves. And no, it does not work like that, because when we take care of us, we are better for everybody else. And you guys know that to be true. Okay, so for this next one, we're going to be doing triceps. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be in a split squat, leaning forward. Okay, but we're going to be doing pulses. So you're going to be driving through that heel. Okay, so you can match the pulses with your arms, or you can do this motion. But remember, I want that full extension to really fire up those triceps. And the pulse is going to have you driving up through your heel. Oh, my legs are pissed right now. Oh my gosh, I am like gonna have to really stretch after this. Okay, let's go. Get into that split squat. Now, you can also, if you want to, like, again, you can sort of time your movements however you want them to be. Switch legs, please. Keep those core muscles tight, please. And then you can also just stay still. If the burn's too intense, Three, 2, 1, and done. Have some water, please. dog is laying on my mat. And then this one, she'd shoot a hole through. So, but you know what? You're still my baby. You're still my baby. Okay. Guys, I'm sucking wind hard. Oh. I just need to lay here for a second. Okay, so for this next one, you're gonna be up on your, honey, you gotta go lay down. Lay down. Nobody can see what I'm doing. So see how I'm pressing into the ground with my toes, okay? And you're gonna be doing the wrist flexions. I'm gonna grab my threes though, also. All right, hi, sweetie pie, I love you so much. Can you go lay down? Lay down. Good girl, good girl. That's what I wanna see. All right, guys, let's do this. So again, we have our lighter weights next to us. Press up with your toes. Your arms are off the ground. So you palms up, flex those wrists. If your calves start giving you some noise like mine are, just take a break for a second, stretch them out, and go back into it. Oh my gosh. I gotta drop to the threes. Flip over. Stay up on those toes, please. Take a little break. We can do this. Less than 10 seconds. Come on. I know. 3, 2, 1, and done. Holy crap. We are just working it out this morning. And if you hate me right now, I'm understanding that for sure. I don't begrudge you that. Angela, I'm sorry, y'all, really. Mostly, okay. All right, up and at 'em. Okay, Charlie, you are just too funny. Okie dokie, have a little bit of water. Okay. So, you guys know, without a doubt, how much I love doing shoulders, but they're certainly very hard. So with this one, I want you really squeezing backwards, right? But then the whole goal is to squeeze backwards and do those squats, but go deeper if you can. If you can't, that's okay. The most important thing you need to remember is to keep your core tight, sit back. The further you stick your booty back, your knees will stay behind your toes, which is critical. Okay, so I'm gonna go with 5s, and we'll see how it goes. And make no guarantees. Oh, okay. Keep those core muscles tight. Keep looking down, making sure your knees are staying behind your toes. Keep those weights up. Oh my gosh, I know. hard to know what's burning more, shoulders or glutes, quads, hamstrings. 10 seconds, come on. Drop the weights completely if you have to. Do not quit. 2, 1, done. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just resting for a second. All right. I'm going to get an 8 and a 5. So, the goal with this one, you're not gonna like me very much for this one, but that's okay. Okay, your palm is up. As you curl in, you lift that leg. It's joyful, it's fun. So you're trying to stay balanced. What am I gonna tell you? Broken record, core tight. Core tight. Squeeze. We are kicking ass. We really are. I know. We've got 5 more seconds on this side, and we're gonna switch. 2, 1, and done. Good work. I'm honestly surprised I stayed with the 8 the whole time. If you did drop down, not a big deal at all. When you're switching sides, I want you to make sure you go back to the weight you started with on the other side. You can always drop down again if you need to. Okay. Let's see how we're doing time-wise before our break. Perfect. How are you guys doing? We got this. I feel very confident in our abilities as I almost fall off the ball. So you'll probably find you have one side where you're have better balance, or you're a little stronger. And done. Oh my gosh, y'all. This was awesome. I mean, it completely kicked my rear end, but it was awesome. Now it's time to stretch, which is just the best. Lay on the floor, pull that knee into your chest. Really stretch that hamstring out. Now I want you to fold it across your body, looking the opposite direction, stretching out that glute. Oh my gosh. Pull the other knee into the chest, fold it across your body, looking the opposite way. Now I want you to roll up, and I want you to grab onto your shoes and kind of pull and stretch those hips out, and give me a little gentle twist. Okay, then I want you to stretch those triceps out. Reach high up into the sky. Bend to one side, bend to the other. Open up. Hook one arm around the other. Pull in towards your body. Shake those wrists out. Give yourself some hugs and a freaking pat on the back because you did it. I thought that was a badass workout. I hope you did too. And Wednesday, I'll see you Wednesday. We're gonna do a stability ball workout, so please make sure that you have your ball blown up nice and firm because that'll make it a little